JC Sports. I'm Jackson.
And I'm Connor.
And I'm your host, Alyssa. And today, Connor and Jackson are going to be debating about new sports topics. Today, the first one is Super Bowl predictions.
All right, I'll go first. I'm going to go with the hometown Colts versus, I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. Colts Seahawks Super Bowl.
That's a good prediction, but I'm going to go with the obvious one. I'm going to go with the Chiefs just because Patrick Mahomes,
That's arrogant.
Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill.
That's
They've
arrogant.
been looking good, but surprising to the other side, I got the Buccaneers. It's a really good team. It's a really good team. It's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a winner.
Tom Brady
I'm gonna go with the Bucs.
Bad. Right now, dude, he is one interception behind the second most interceptions.
Hey, that's true, but he's still
He's not. He has
to win
all
games.
weapons in the league he needs and can't produce.
He's still producing. He's winning games, and he's in the playoffs right now.
What's the record again?
Okay, it's not a very good record, but still.
All right, Tom
They're in
Brady
the
is
playoffs
trash.
right now. They're in the playoffs, though.
And he is not good.
Dude, the Colts just got ran over by the Titans.
The Saints are coming out of that division.
Derrick Henry just ran for 200 yards and
Derrick
5
Henry, though,
touchdowns.
that is like a
Okay. That was the timer, so that topic is now done. So our next topic is college football and top 4.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with number 1 is gonna be Alabama at the end of the season. No questions. Alabama's gonna be number 1. Notre Dame and Clemson. They're gonna end up playing in the ACC championship. I think Clemson's gonna pull that one off and they're gonna flip. But Ohio State, no one knows what's gonna happen with that one. Ohio State, if they don't play in the Big Ten championship, they may not make it to the playoffs. And I got Texas A&M taking their place.
That is an idiotic statement. All right, here we go. Number 1, the most complete team in all of college football, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Number 2, Alabama. Number 3, I'm going to put Clemson, but when Notre Dame beats them again in the ACC championship, we won't hear about Clemson until next year. Number 4, I'm going to put Cincinnati in. I think that Florida is going to get beat by Alabama again in the SEC championship, and Texas A&M doesn't even have a shot at the championship, so to me they're therefore done. So, that's my top 4. Notre Dame is going to be the champion, just like 1988, and when you pick Clemson again in the ACC championship, we'll have to sing Happy Birthday again at Buffalo Wild Wings when Notre Dame takes the dub.
Clemson's not beating Notre Dame again. It's not a question. Clemson's going to dominate.
Hey, didn't we bet like after the show one day that Notre Dame?
Yeah,
was
we did bet. But Clemson's
So where's
gonna
my money?
ACC
So where's my
championship.
money, though?
No questions asked.
So where's my money?
And
Though?
Texas A&M's going to take Ohio State.
But where's my money?
So that topic is now done, and our next topic is college basketball and your predictions for March Madness.
Well, we're really early, but out of the games so far, Gonzaga's looked good, Iowa's looked good, and my favorite
Luka
Michigan State.
Garza is going to be the player of the year. Luka Garza is a monster.
That is true. Luka Garza, he is a demon.
I think Kentucky's going to be a good team, even though they just lost. They got upset by Richmond. Kentucky's a good young team. I think Gonzaga's really good. Jalen Suggs, he's going to be super good for them. But I also like Michigan State. Aaron Henry, Ben Davis graduate. He's going to be good for the Spartans in the long run. He's a junior. He's going to be good.
I agree. But
my champion for March Madness, the greatest college basketball coach of all time, Mike Krzyzewski. I'm going to take the Duke Blue Devils as March Madness champions.
Every year, people take Duke. And it just seems like a very bad idea to pick Duke to go very far. They probably had their best team last year, 2 years ago, when they had Zion and almost lost to UCF with Taco Fall.
That man is a demon. You can't stop a 7'4" dude.
Oh, yeah, he is, but that's just not. You don't take Duke in a national championship.
So who's your pick?
I'm going to take Gonzaga or Michigan State.
All right. IU's looking good, too. I saw the hat. Just had to say that. IU's looking really good. Trey Galloway, Trace Jackson. They're all looking good. All right. So we can end that timer.
All right. So the next topic is, do you think IU will hurt with the injury of Michael Penix?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Michael
100%.
Penix is a good quarterback. He's not an elite quarterback like Ian Book is, but he's a good quarterback.
I agree.
I think IU is a good young football team with a great coach in Tom Allen. Tom Allen is one of the best coaches in all of college football. But they're going to hurt from Michael Penix when you have a guy throw for almost 500 yards against arguably the number 3 team in the country. There's not much you can say bad about it. Indiana does have receivers, Freifogel, other ones on the outside. Shout out D-Bake.
Yes, sir.
But I just think IU could slip up and lose another one. But right now I'm thinking IU versus Florida in the New Year's Six.
I think I'm with Connor on this one. They're definitely going to hurt. And they might slip up putting in a what grade is he? Isn't he like a sophomore?
He's a sophomore, but he was an elite 11 quarterback, so he's pretty good, but we'll have to see.
I think IU is going to end up slipping up and not going to make a Big Ten championship this year, but they still could depending on Ohio State, but they're definitely going to hurt.
That's true. If Ohio State has to cancel another game due to COVID, Indiana has a shot at making it to the Big Ten championship and either playing Northwestern or Wisconsin, which I think Indiana can beat both of those teams.
Okay, that was the timer, so now we're moving on to our next question. Is Carson Wentz in a bad system for his type of play?
Absolutely.
100% Carson Wentz needs to get out of Philadelphia. Carson Wentz is in an
He's a good quarterback. He is a good quarterback.
Super Bowl
but
for the Eagles.
Doug Peterson.
No one planned for Nick Foles in that situation, and Nick Foles won them that Super Bowl because of Frank Reich. 100%.
I think that the Colts' best option is to get Sam Darnold. I think that's my opinion. I wouldn't mind having Carson Wentz, but I think Carson Wentz is mentally drained. People don't understand the fans in Philadelphia. Like, if you lose a game, you're their worst enemy, but if you win a Super Bowl, you're their god. Carson Wentz is a good quarterback. He's just in the wrong place for him. I think in the next 2 weeks, Doug Peterson's going to pull him, and they're going to start Jalen Hurts, who I am not a big fan of. I just don't think Jalen Hurts is going to have a good career in the NFL. He's just not. He didn't show me in college what other good NFL quarterbacks have. They compare him to Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray is Kyler Murray. There's no one. Kyler Murray is a top 3 MVP candidate in my opinion.
I agree with you. I think Jalen Hurts was a good quarterback coming out of college. He wasn't great, but he was good. But I think he'll have a good career, but not a great career. I think he'll have I think he'll have like a little less than a Ben Roethlisberger career, but nowhere near a Tom Brady career.
I mean, Big Ben does have a ring, so
that's why I said a little less. Maybe he won't win a ring if he stays in Philly.
I just
Carson
think
Wentz needs to get out of there. Carson Wentz may have a
ring.
ring, but that's because of Frank Reich, and I think Carson Wentz needs to get out of there.
Okay, that was the alarm, so now we're going on to our final question. How long till Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace get fired?
Oh, next week.
I'm calling.
Mr. Dooley, the time is
9
waiting.
o'clock, they're gone. 9
The
o'clock
time is
a.m.
waiting.
on
They are
December
horrible.
1st.
Horrible.
Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy are gone. The Bears
You couldn't
need
pay
them
me
gone
to have
as
Matt
soon as
Nagy.
possible.
You could not pay me to to have Matt Nagy coming coach as the Little League, East Side, whatever football team because he'd go 0-11. He sucks. Why? Like, I just don't understand. David Montgomery, trash. Mitchell Trubisky, trash.
I don't know
Allen
why
Robinson,
Mitch Trubisky
he's gonna catch it.
I will take Colin Kaepernick over Mitch Trubisky. And Colin Kaepernick was good for 1 year.
Any day. But the Bears defense, what they're going to do, I guarantee.
Bears defense is great.
They're going to trade Allen Robinson to Houston. Then they're going to trade Khalil Mack and maybe a first rounder for the number 1 overall, and they're going to draft Trevor Lawrence, which that's going to be a horrible situation for Trevor Lawrence. But it is better than Adam Gase and the Jets. Adam Gase is like literally the worst coach I've ever seen in my eyes. But Chicago is going downhill. They started off 5-0, and now they're 5-6. They've lost 6 straight games, 5 straight. That's horrible.
Just got dominated by Mr. Ritchie's Packers.
Yes, Mr. Two, you gotta feel ashamed. Like they literally just like stomped on your team. Embarrassing.
Yep. Hey, and also for no reason, I just want to throw out there that Miss Zay's Steelers, I still don't think they're a very good team. They may be undefeated, the only undefeated team, but Miss Zay, your Steelers are not very good in my opinion.
Miss Zay, your Steelers are the best team in the NFL right now.
Cap.
Chase Claypool is a straight monster.
Oh, he is. Don't get me wrong.
Big Ben officially back.
All right. That was our last question, and maybe we should stop coming at our favorite teachers as we see. But
all right, and that's all for today. Thank you, guys.
So, I'm Connor signing off.
Jackson signing off.
and Alyssa signing off.